when I'm pitching well, I'm not thinking about where I am. I'm not thinking about what my body's doing. I'm getting the ball, I'm eliminating thought, and I'm going. And Yamamoto does it better than anyone I've seen.
You're in a Japanese schedule rotation, which makes sense since you've got Yamamoto and Roki, and then maybe Shohei at some point, I don't know, in the next month or two, hopefully. Have you been tracking just this experiment that he's going through as he has nobody to talk to, right? It's not like he can be like, oh, you know what? Let me call this guy in the NL who dealt with the same experience as me. Some surgeries. He's a pitcher and he's a hitter. Now he's trying to come back again as a pitcher. I know he had another bullpen session this weekend. So are you fascinated almost like as a fan and as a pitching junkie to see how he continues his rehab?
Yeah, it's definitely a unique situation. I think he can relate to people in regards of Tommy John coming back. Whether you hit or pitch, like everyone who's gone through Tommy John can relate to like what's going on. And a lot of the things he was going through earlier are like super normal, especially with that new style like hybrid type surgery. There's a lot of like similarities with guys who are coming back. Like the ups and downs can be pretty similar. But I think too, yeah, watching him go about his work. Like having like DHing and like doing his cage work and doing all that stuff and then going out and throwing a bullpen. I was out there for his bullpen 2 days ago and it looked good, like effortless, good velo, still just like getting his footing about him. I think the first couple of bullpens can always be frustrating because you start to think a lot and you don't really feel athletic, but I've watched a few of his throwing programs and it's like trending up in the right direction. And I think everything's been feeling really good for him too. So I think once you get back into like game action, all that stuff that you're thinking about kind of goes away and you can just start competing. And I think that's when he'll really take off.
When he comes back, everyone wants to know this from Dave Roberts, from everyone on the Dodgers. Are you okay if you have to piggyback him? Like if Shohei goes out there for 2 innings and they're like, hey, Glass, you got the next 7? Have you ever done that in the past? And would everybody be okay in your rotation piggybacking him?
I think, I don't know about everyone else, but I did it in Japan. I piggybacked Blake. I came in the 5th or 6th inning and then finished the game when I was up to like 4 innings. I think it'd be weird in season just having a starter routine and then having to like throw, then wait, then go throw in the bullpen. Like it's kind of more of like a reliever thing. It's something I could do. I mean, if they needed to do that, I'd find a way to like figure it out. But I think if I had my number one choice, I'd like to start the game. But I think too a lot of times if it's like postseason or like somehow the matchup is like really great to where you have Shohei for 2, and then I wouldn't care, but I don't really know what the plan is for all that.
One more Ohtani for me. Have you seen guys, I mean, even like yourself, have you seen guys in your team get more endorsement deals just because the big dog is out there in LA with you guys, or no? Is that nothing to it?
I don't know. I actually, I don't really know. I don't do a ton of stuff myself. But I'd be curious to ask like Kike and guys like that if they've had any more like Japanese like endorsements or sponsorships or stuff like that. I know the team obviously has. I don't know if individuals have though. I think the thing that has grown for everybody though is the eyes. Like everyone's market in Japan has grown a lot just because they watch so much baseball there. Like the TV ratings. I remember the World Series is like 15 million people in Japan watch and like 14 million people in the U.S. watch. So you can tell, especially when we went over there, they all like walking down the street, everyone recognizes you. They all have like nicknames for you. And so I think that has grown, which in turn, I think after a while will get people some deals. But I'll ask around. I'm sure some people have gotten some sort of maybe some Instagram stuff or who knows.
More in a minute, but first, a quick word from our sponsor of this video.
This year, there's nothing holding you back from loving your hair again. Let Nutrafol target the key root causes of your thinning hair and help you grow stronger, healthier strands from within.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. See thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol.
Building a hair growth routine is simple. Purchase online, no prescriptions required. Automated deliveries and free shipping keep you on track. Plus, with a Nutrafol subscription, you can save up to 20%.
Start your hair growth journey with Nutrafol for a limited time. Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code FOUL. Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and stylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code FOUL. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code FOUL. And now back to the video.
Is there something that you've seen from these guys or learned something new that you can bring into your style as well? Like, I know you guys probably talk a lot about things, but is there like a routine or something you've seen these guys, you know, in practice or in the game? It's like, man, I might need to put this in my arsenal as well.
I think if I were to take one thing from someone, I think watching Yamamoto go about his like day-to-day, how consistent it is really impressive. I think the way he is on the mound too. Like, I think when I'm good, I feel like I'm shooting jumpers, you know, like that, like the motor skills of when you get a basketball, you take it, you shoot. Like the routine's the same. You get it. It's the time in between shots is the same. And when I'm pitching, when I'm pitching well, I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm not thinking about where I am. I'm not thinking about what my body's doing. I'm getting the ball, I'm eliminating thought, and I'm going. And Yamamoto does it better than anyone I've seen. And I think his training reinforces that every day. He does this like crazy, weird isometric hold and stretches and stuff with this guy named Yata Sensei. Super different philosophy from like Western baseball of like lifting and kind of doing a bunch of different stuff. It's strength based, but it's mobility based. And the whole time you're doing it, you're in these like weird ass positions, like rolling on your head. And the main objective is to like put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, but also try to focus, like consciously think about relaxing your body while you're in a really awkward position. And I think that like resonates with me, I guess, as a pitcher, to where there's a lot of stuff you can work on physically, but the mental game is always kind of hard to work on unless you're pitching in a game. So something like that, utilizing something like that is just kind of, I don't know, I've thought about that kind of a bit.
Well, I mean, just grab the javelin, start chucking the javelin, take away your leg kick, and throw the javelin. You can be just like Yamamoto. I don't understand why it's so hard. I mean, you guys are about the same size. I mean, you're like 6'8", he's like 5'10". I mean, I don't know what I don't really see a difference in you guys.
Yeah, right. And imagine if he was like 6'8", like the way he utilizes his body. And like, I know sometimes baseball throwing hard, like size doesn't necessarily correlate to throwing hard. You have like your whatever muscle system that is, but I can only imagine if Yamamoto was 6'8", he might throw like 111. So maybe I'll keep picking his brain.
Hey everybody, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.